Hello, and welcome to Quiz Coconut's Quickfire Quiz Pod with me, James Cutler. In 2014, I launched Quiz Coconut, and we've since hosted over 2,000 pub quiz nights. Each episode, I pick 10 of our best questions so you can improve your general knowledge, boost your brain power, and learn some useful and useless facts. Answers will be revealed at the end of the episode, and there's one rule: don't use Google.
Use your coconut!
Welcome back to another Quiz Pod episode, folks. 10 questions, 15 points available as always. And question 1 is first, as always. According to the proverb, what makes the heart grow fonder? Number 2. In dating, what does GSOH stand for? And number 3, have a guess at the year that this thing happened. I will give you leeway of 10 years either side. In which year did an electric car first hit 60 miles an hour?
In the coconut!
Question 4, which well-known duo were originally known as Mortimer and Minerva? Now, question 5 is pop music. I'm going to play you 2 songs at exactly the same time, so it's going to sound awful. I want you to name the songs. I will give you points for the song titles and the artists. The clue is the names of the artists are the antithesis or the opposite of each other. Play the music. Crikey, that was a noise. Rewind the pod if you need to hear that again, but if you're satisfied, then let's go on to question 6. Where would you find the world's only year-round passenger hovercraft service? Number 7. What do Australians call flip-flops? Question 8. Who, most famously, had Scotland Forever tattooed on his arm? Number 9. Here's a tricky sports question for you. Which was the first Asian city to host the Commonwealth Games? If you don't want a clue and don't want to know the year, then cover your ears now. The year was 1998. And finally, question 10, a 3-point question. Cryptic Elton John songs. He's one of my favourites. I'm going to give you cryptic clues to 3 Elton John songs. They're all very well known. All you have to do is work out the song from the clue. The first one's easy, so is the second one. Third one's a bit more tricky. 1 point for each one. The first clue: this tune does not belong to me. This tune does not belong to me. Number 2, the clue is Elon Musk. Elon Musk. And the third one, the reason is because of the colour of their team's kit. The reason is because of the colour of their team's kit. So pause the pod if you need more time with anything there, rewind to whatever you need to, but leave it playing if you're ready for today's bad joke.
This is today's bad joke.
Recent research shows that pornography gives young people an unrealistic and unhealthy idea of how quickly a plumber will come to your home.
That was today's bad joke.
Before we do the answers, a quick shout out to Ivy. She got in touch to say, when I'm in the car with the family on a long drive, this is what keeps us entertained. My name is Ivy and I'd love a shout out. Ivy, your dreams just come true. There's your shout out and I hope that you're driving somewhere nice. Here come the answers. Number 1, according to the proverb, absence makes the heart grow fonder. Number 2, GSOH stand for good sense of humour. I'm not sure that the standard of my jokes qualify me for GSOH. Number 3, amazingly, the first electric car went 60 miles an hour in 1899. Quick intel for you, it was built in 1899 by Belgian race car driver Camille Genatzi, and it was called La Jamais Content, which means the never satisfied. It was in fact the first road vehicle to go over 60 miles an hour, electric or otherwise. Fast forward 100 years, they invented the Prius. Number 5, the 2 songs there were Mr. Brightside by The Killers and Friday I'm in Love by The Cure. So 1 point for The Killers, 1 point for The Cure, 1 point for Mr. Brightside and 1 point for Friday I'm in Love. Number 6, the only year-round passenger hovercraft service is the Isle of Wight in England. Number 7, Australians call flip-flops thongs. Confusingly, I don't think they call thongs flip-flops. Could be embarrassing. And number 8, Sean Connery had Scotland Forever tattooed on his arm. Number 9, the first Commonwealth Games in Asia were in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Number 10, your cryptic Elton John songs. The first one, this tune does not belong to me, your song. Number 2 is Elon Musk, who is known as the Rocket Man. In fact, he even called himself that in an autobiography. And number 3, the reason is because the colour of the team's kit, I guess that's why they call it the Blues. So it's an emotional moment as another quiz pod wraps up, but don't cry because we will be back next week. We'll see you there. If you enjoyed today's quiz, why not book us for your next event? We host corporate events in the UK and Canada and virtual events all over the world. And don't forget to subscribe to the Quiz Pod so you never miss an episode. We'll see you next week. Quiz Coconut, nuts about trivia.